Episode 49, Automating File Management with AI. Hey there, glad you're with me. You're probably rolling down the road right now, maybe watching that morning light creep in, and I'm pumped to chat with you. We're at episode 49, and today it's all about automating file management with AI, turning that digital clutter into something neat without breaking a sweat. I've been buried in file messes before, and digging out with AI has been a total game changer. No screen needed. Just let your brain wander with me as we cruise along. Files are like the sneaky chaos of our lives, aren't they? You've got documents, photos, that random PDF you downloaded and swore you'd read someday. For me, it used to be a nightmare. My computer desktop looked like a junk drawer exploded, with names like Report Final V3 and Vacation Pic 12. I'd spend hours hunting for stuff, muttering, "Where's that contract?" Then AI automation came along, like a super organized friend, and it's flipped everything. This isn't just about finding things faster. It's about clearing that mental fog, letting you enjoy your commute instead of dreading the search. My first tangle with this was pure frustration. I had client files scattered everywhere, some on my desktop, some in emails, some who knows where. I'd waste half a morning just trying to pull it together. Then I started playing with Google Drive, and it was like a light bulb went off. I typed contract into the search bar, and boom, there it was, no digging required. As I drive home, just like you might be doing later, I'd think about keeping the important stuff handy, so I started starring key documents. Next time I needed one, it was right there, front and center, like a VIP list. That got me hooked, and I pushed it further with Zapier. I set it up so when a client emails me an attachment, like Q3report.pdf, it automatically saves to a work folder in Google Drive. I'd be rolling along, just like you are now, imagining my inbox sorting itself, and sure enough, it was all filed away by the time I got home. I did mess up once, though. I told it to save every single attachment, and suddenly my drive was stuffed with spam PDFs about diet pills. I had to laugh and tweak it to just grab work-related stuff, and it's been smooth sailing since. Dropbox caught my eye next, and the free version has some neat tricks. I dumped a bunch of vacation photos in there, and its AI started tagging them dog or 2025 and sorting them into folders. I'd be cruising down the road, picturing my puppy snaps all lined up, and it was set with one click. I got a little too excited at one point and told it to sort everything, even unnamed junk files, and ended up with a folder full of untitled. I fixed that quick, kept it to work and fun categories, and it's been a tidy little system ever since. OneDrive jumped into the mix too, and I love its free scanning feature. I'd snap a picture of a lunch receipt with my phone, and it'd turn it into a PDF, filing it straight into an expenses folder. As I drive home, I'd think about tracking that meal cost, and by the time I parked, it was already sorted. ChatGPT helped me brainstorm this whole setup. I asked it, how should I organize my files? And it suggested splitting them into work, home, and side gigs. I took that idea and ran with it, building a system that fits me perfectly. One time, I really saw the payoff. I was juggling stuff for a little side gig selling candles. Zapier took every order email, like $50 for lavender, and filed it into a sales folder in Drive. Then I'd use Drive Search to pull up sales, and it'd show me lavender was my top earner. I'd be rolling along, just like you, thinking about stocking up, and that info steered me to more profit. Another win was with photos. I dumped a pile of trip pics into Dropbox, told it to sort by date, and suddenly I had a neat Trip 2025 folder ready to share. Why does this feel so satisfying? Speed's a huge part. I used to hunt for an hour, and now it's seconds. But it's more than that. It's clarity. I don't wonder, where's my stuff, anymore. AI knows. As you're driving, think about your own file mess. Is it a pile of pics? A jumble of work docs? That's where this shines. You could start with Google Drive, starring your bills, so rent is always handy. Or let Zapier tuck your work files into a team folder. Picture your digital life tidy by the end of the week, all from a few smart moves. Here's something to mull over. Keep it simple at first. I used to overcomplicate it, tagging every single file until I had dog on my tax forms. Hilarious, but useless. Now I stick to a couple of zones, like work and life, and let the system grow naturally. As you're cruising, imagine snapping a receipt and watching it file itself, or emailing a doc that lands right where it belongs. Start small, play with it, and see how it fits your rhythm. There's a little hitch, of course. AI isn't flawless. OneDrive once scanned a receipt so blurry it filed as unreadable, and I had to redo it. Zapier's free tier has a limit on how many tasks it'll do a month, and I bumped into that during a busy stretch. But keeping it focused, like one folder for the big stuff, works like a charm. Why is this landing for you now? You're juggling a ton? Work's waiting. But this can lighten it up. Dream about files that find themselves, plan it tonight, and watch it hum. Next time, we'll wrap it all into a productivity system. For now, what's your file headache? Let AI sort it out.